Hey everyone, have you ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the ocean's surface? Imagine entire cities submerged, frozen in time, waiting to be rediscovered. From ancient civilizations lost to the depths to modern underwater marvels, these incredible submerged cities tell stories of history, mystery, and resilience. Ready to dive deep into the unknown and explore some of the most stunning underwater cities around the globe? Join us as we uncover 7 amazing underwater cities, where history and the sea collide, creating a spectacle unlike any other. Pavlopetri, Greece. First up on our journey is Pavlopetri, located off the southern coast of Greece. This isn't just any underwater city, it's one of the world's oldest known submerged cities, dating back over 5,000 years. This ancient Bronze Age settlement offers a unique glimpse into a prehistoric civilization. Archaeologists believe Pavlopetri was a thriving coastal town, complete with well-planned streets, houses, and even tombs. Likely submerged due to a series of earthquakes, its remarkable preservation underwater has made it a valuable site for researchers studying early urban planning and life in ancient Greece. What makes Pavlopetri stand out is its incredible level of preservation. Beneath the clear waters of the Aegean Sea, the city's layout is still visible. Archaeologists can identify key features like roads, courtyards, and large 2-story houses. Spanning around 9,000 square meters, the site includes evidence of complex maritime activity, suggesting Pavlopetri was an important trading hub in its time. The city's organized design reveals a sophisticated society with advanced knowledge of architecture and urban development. Diving at Pavlopetri is like traveling back in time. The crystal-clear waters provide excellent visibility, allowing divers to explore ruins and see ancient stone structures, pottery, and tools that have remained intact for millennia. Even if you're not a diver, the story of Pavlopetri is fascinating. It offers a snapshot of life when civilizations were just beginning to flourish. Discoveries of artifacts like pottery shards and bronze tools enrich our understanding of the daily lives of its inhabitants, offering insights into their trade, culture, and lifestyle. As a UNESCO-recognized site, Pavlopetri continues to draw interest from archaeologists and historians worldwide. Its submersion has acted as a time capsule, preserving many aspects of ancient Greek life that might have otherwise eroded over time. Ongoing research is revealing even more about the social, economic, and cultural aspects of this ancient city, with each new discovery painting a more detailed picture of its historical significance. Ultimately, Pavlopetri isn't just an archaeological site. It's a reminder of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. The earthquakes that led to its submersion show how vulnerable even the most sophisticated civilizations are to natural forces. Today, Pavlopetri rests peacefully beneath the waves, a silent testament to a time long gone, preserved for future generations to study and appreciate. Port Royal, Jamaica. Next, we head to Port Royal in Jamaica. Once dubbed the wickedest city on Earth, Port Royal is one of history's most infamous underwater cities. Located at the mouth of Kingston Harbor, this bustling 17th-century port was a hub for pirates, merchants, and sailors. It was a city of wealth and vice, home to taverns, brothels, and a thriving black market fueled by piracy. But in 1692, a massive earthquake and tsunami struck, causing much of the city to sink into the sea, burying thousands of lives and a treasure trove of history beneath the waters. The disaster that submerged Port Royal was swift and devastating. In mere minutes, entire streets, buildings, and ships were swept into the ocean, with about 2/3 of the city disappearing beneath the waves. This catastrophe preserved the city uniquely, making it an invaluable archaeological site. Today, the ruins of Port Royal lie at the bottom of the Caribbean Sea, frozen in time. Archaeologists have discovered homes, streets, and personal items like pottery and bottles, all perfectly preserved due to the suddenness of the submersion. Exploring the sunken remains of Port Royal reveals a city that thrived on excess and lawlessness. As a pirate haven, it was notorious for debauchery, with infamous pirates like Henry Morgan making it their base. The underwater ruins provide valuable insights into the maritime culture of the time, with shipwrecks, anchors, and cargo still scattered across the seafloor. These relics tell the story of a bustling port where wealth flowed as freely as rum, and danger and adventure were always nearby. For divers and historians alike, Port Royal is a captivating underwater archaeological site. The warm Caribbean waters offer excellent visibility, allowing divers to explore the sunken city's remains. Large sections, including streets and buildings, are still intact, and you can swim through what were once taverns and homes. Even above water, Port Royal retains much of its historical charm, with colonial-era buildings giving visitors a taste of life before the disaster. Port Royal's legacy is one of intrigue and caution. Its sudden destruction serves as a reminder of the power of natural disasters and how quickly fortunes can change. Today, it's not just a site for historical exploration, but also a symbol of the fragile balance between human ambition and nature. For those interested in the golden age of piracy, Port Royal remains a legendary destination both above and below the waves. Baiae, Italy. Our next stop is Baiae, Italy. Once known as the Las Vegas of ancient Rome, Baiae was a lavish resort city famed for its luxury, decadence, and scandalous reputation. Located on the Bay of Naples, Baiae attracted the Roman elite, including emperors like Julius Caesar, Nero, and Hadrian, who built opulent villas and enjoyed the city's natural hot springs. The rich and powerful flocked here for therapeutic waters and grand parties, turning Baiae into a symbol of Roman excess. But volcanic activity caused parts of the city to sink beneath the sea, leaving its grand architecture submerged under the Mediterranean waters. Today, Baiae's ruins are part of a unique underwater archaeological park. Visitors can dive through the submerged remains of this luxurious ancient city. Beneath the surface, ruins of Roman villas, marble statues, and intricate mosaics lie silently, a testament to the city's former grandeur. The volcanic activity that caused Baiae's submersion helped preserve its structures remarkably well. You can explore remnants of thermal baths, temples, and the elaborate villas of Rome's elite, all remarkably intact after nearly 2,000 years underwater. One of the most stunning features of underwater Baiae is its mosaic floors. Despite centuries underwater, these intricate artworks remain beautifully preserved, depicting scenes of mythological figures in Roman life. Statues of gods and emperors stand eerily upright as if still watching over the city. Roman columns rise from the seabed, giving divers a surreal sense of swimming through a sunken palace. The preservation of these artistic treasures makes Baiae one of the world's most significant underwater archaeological sites. Baiae was a city of pleasure and indulgence, but also a place of intrigue and political maneuvering. Historical records suggest it hosted numerous political plots, as Rome's wealthiest and most powerful gathered to relax and conspire. Emperor Nero is believed to have plotted his mother's murder here. Walking or swimming through its ruins today, you can only imagine the secrets the city still holds. The fate of Baiae serves as a reminder of nature's power and the impermanence of even the grandest human achievements. Sunk by volcanic forces, Baiae's luxurious lifestyle and political dramas were buried by time, only to be rediscovered centuries later. Today, it stands as a captivating underwater museum where history lovers and divers can explore the grandeur of ancient Rome preserved beneath the waves. Shicheng, China. Now let's journey to Shicheng, China, known as the Lion City. Submerged at the bottom of Qiandao Lake in Zhejiang Province, Shicheng was once a thriving city during the Eastern Han Dynasty, around 25 to 200 AD. In 1959, it was intentionally flooded to create the Shinan River Hydroelectric Dam. This massive project created Qiandao Lake, a stunning body of water with over 1,000 islands, but it also led to Shicheng's complete submersion, preserving the ancient city in its watery grave. Today, resting 40 meters beneath the surface, Shicheng's incredibly well-preserved structures fascinate divers and archaeologists. Despite being underwater for over 60 years, Shicheng remains astonishingly intact. The city's architecture, including 5 entrance gates, stone walls, and wooden beams, has been shielded from decay by the lake's still waters. Divers can marvel at well-preserved buildings, roads, memorial arches, and intricate stone carvings, many still in pristine condition. The clear waters offer excellent visibility, allowing visitors to appreciate stunning details, from impressive towers to carvings of lions, dragons, and phoenixes symbolizing its rich cultural heritage. Shicheng's layout, with neatly organized roads and impressive gateways, offers a glimpse into life during the Eastern Han Dynasty. Positioned at the foot of Wushu Mountain, from which it gets its name, the city's architecture reflects advanced urban design, wide streets, complex irrigation systems, and sturdy buildings. This underwater city has become a time capsule, preserving not just physical remnants but also a way of life long gone from the surface. Diving through Shicheng feels like swimming through a forgotten world. Tall, majestic gates rise from the depths, and intricately carved stone statues stand as sentinels of a bygone era. Exploring temples, homes, and public squares gives divers a unique opportunity to witness history preserved almost untouched. The serenity and mystery surrounding Shicheng are palpable as you glide through its silent streets, imagining the vibrant life that once thrived before submersion. Shicheng is more than an archaeological wonder. It's a symbol of China's rich and enduring history. While flooding the city was a sacrifice for modernization, it unintentionally created one of the world's most extraordinary underwater museums. For divers, historians, and explorers, Shicheng offers a rare chance to experience a piece of ancient China frozen in time. Dawarka, India. Our next destination is Dawarka, India, an ancient city steeped in myth and legend. Known as the Kingdom of Lord Krishna, Dawarka is believed to be one of the most important cities in Indian mythology, mentioned in the ancient texts of the Mahabharata. For centuries, many considered it a mythical place, until underwater explorations in the early 2000s uncovered what appeared to be submerged ruins off the coast of modern Dawarka. According to ancient texts, Dawarka was a magnificent city with grand palaces made of gold, silver, and precious stones, a center of power and prosperity during Lord Krishna's reign. Legend says it sank into the sea shortly after Krishna's death. The discovery of ruins under the Arabian Sea gives credence to the idea that a historical city once stood here, matching descriptions from ancient texts. The submerged ruins consist of well-planned structures, walls, streets, and large stone blocks, suggesting a sophisticated urban center. Marine archaeologists found evidence of a port city, with stone anchors and artifacts indicating thriving maritime trade. Pottery, beads, and other relics retrieved from the site have been carbon dated to around 3,500 years ago, aligning with the period described in ancient literature. What makes Dawarka fascinating is its blend of history, archaeology, and mythology. The discovery has reignited debates about the timeline of Indian civilization and brought to life cherished stories from mythology. It raises questions about how much of India's rich cultural heritage lies hidden beneath the sea, waiting to be discovered. Today, Dawarka is a popular pilgrimage site, and the underwater ruins draw tourists, divers, and researchers. For believers, exploring the submerged city is a spiritual journey connecting them to their heritage. For archaeologists, it's an exciting challenge to unravel the mysteries of this ancient city and understand how it thrived before submersion. Yonaguni, Japan. Now let's explore the Yonaguni Monument off Japan's Yonaguni Island. Discovered by a diver in 1986, this site has sparked debate about its origins. Some believe the massive underwater rock formations are remnants of an ancient, unknown civilization. Others argue they're natural geological formations shaped by underwater currents. Regardless, it has captured the imagination of divers, historians, and archaeologists, with many comparing it to Japan's version of Atlantis. The Yonaguni Monument consists of flat, angular stone structures resembling man-made pyramids, staircases, and terraces. The largest structure measures around 150 meters long and 40 meters wide, rising about 25 meters above the seabed. The geometric precision, flat surfaces, sharp corners, and apparent steps has led some experts to believe it was once a man-made structure, possibly part of a city that sank during an earthquake or tsunami. Those who argue its man-made point to features like a large central staircase, parallel walls, and terraces that seem carved with tools. Divers have reported seeing what looks like a large stone carving resembling a human face, supporting the ancient civilization theory. If true, Yonaguni could date back over 10,000 years, predating other ancient civilizations. On the flip side, some geologists believe the structures result from natural erosion. Similar formations exist elsewhere, where underwater currents shaped rocks into geometric forms over millions of years. The debate remains unresolved, with no definitive evidence proving either side. For divers, Yonaguni offers a unique and thrilling underwater experience. The clear waters make it easy to explore the monumental stone formations in detail. Alongside the structures, Yonaguni is home to rich marine life, including hammerhead sharks, adding extra excitement. Whether the monument is the result of human ingenuity or nature's forces, diving here feels like entering a lost world full of intrigue and mystery. Villa Epecuen, Argentina. Our final stop is Villa Epecuen in Argentina. Once a thriving tourist town, it now lies in ruins, submerged, then re-emerged, as a haunting reminder of nature's power and the impermanence of human settlements. Located near Buenos Aires, Villa Epecuen was a popular spa destination in the early 20th century, famous for the therapeutic properties of its highly saline lake, Lago Epecuen. People from around the world flocked to bathe in the mineral-rich waters. At its peak, it hosted over 5,000 residents and thousands of tourists annually. But in 1985, a dam holding back the lake's waters broke, causing a slow but devastating flood. Over several days, the entire town submerged under 10 meters of salt water. Residents were forced to abandon their homes and livelihoods. For nearly 25 years, the town remained underwater, its structures eroding under the salty waters. In the early 2000s, the waters began to recede, gradually revealing Villa Epecuen's ruins. What emerged was a surreal landscape of crumbled buildings, rusted vehicles, and decaying infrastructure, preserved by the lake's high salt content. The salt water acted as a preservative, leaving eerie reminders of the once bustling town. Hotels, houses, and street signs can still be seen, skeletal remains telling the story of a place frozen in time. Despite its desolate state, Villa Epecuen has become a point of interest for tourists and photographers, drawn to its post-apocalyptic landscape. The haunting beauty of the town, with stark white, salt-crusted ruins against a blue sky, offers a unique contrast between nature and human remnants. It's a place where time seems to stand still, silence broken only by the wind through empty streets. One fascinating aspect of Villa Epecuen's story is its lone resident, Pablo Novak. Now in his 90s, Novak returned after the waters receded and has lived there ever since, making him the only person to call it home. His presence adds a personal touch as he shares memories of what once was and reflects on the town's rise and fall. Villa Epecuen is where history, tragedy, and natural beauty converge. Its ruins serve as a powerful reminder of how fragile human settlements are when faced with nature's forces. While it may never return to its former glory, Villa Epecuen has found a new identity as an eerie yet beautiful monument to the past, a place where the boundaries between life and decay blur, leaving a lasting impression on all who visit. And that wraps up our journey through these amazing underwater cities. Remember, beneath the waves lies a world filled with history, mystery, and beauty. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to DwellScape. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, keep discovering the world's wonders with us.